You don't feel stuck because you're lazy, broken, or behind. It's because your brain is lying to you about how progress actually works. Because humans have linear brains living in an exponential world. And once you truly see that, everything changes. We are wired to believe that effort equals immediate results. 1 day of work should give 1 day of progress. 1 week of discipline should give 1 week of visible change. But that's not how reality operates. Humans think in straight lines, but life grows in curves. Quiet ones at first, invisible ones. And that misunderstanding alone has caused more people to quit their dreams than failure ever has. That's why gym progress feels impossible. You show up, you sweat, you hurt, and you look in the mirror a week later and think, nothing has changed. That's why starting a YouTube channel feels humiliating. You upload, you try, you care, and the views stay low. That's why learning a skill, building confidence, saving money, healing emotionally, or changing your life feels so unrewarding in the beginning. Because the early stages of exponential growth look exactly like nothing is happening. Here's the truth nobody prepares you for. Progress hides before it reveals itself. At the beginning, every rep you do, every video you upload, every habit you attempt feels pointless. Not because it is, but because the results haven't crossed the threshold where your linear brain can recognize them yet. Growth compounds quietly. The first 10 days don't look like progress. The first 30 uploads don't look like momentum. The first few months of discipline don't look like transformation. They look like doubt. They look like boredom. They look like questioning yourself. And most people quit right there. Not because they weren't capable, but because they misread the phase they were in. Exponential growth is deceptive. It starts painfully slow, almost insultingly slow. You're doing all the right things and getting none of the validation. And your brain screams, this isn't working. But it is. It just hasn't paid out yet. Think about compounding interest. In the beginning, the numbers barely move, but eventually, something clicks, and suddenly the growth is explosive. The same law applies to your body, your mind, your skills, your confidence, and your life. But because humans have linear brains, we expect linear rewards, and when we don't get them, we assume we're failing. This is why most people live their entire lives below their potential, not because they lack talent, but because they lacked patience during the invisible phase. The phase where the roots are growing, but the tree hasn't broken the surface yet. The phase where it consistently feels stupid. The phase where nobody claps. The phase where you're tempted to start over instead of staying the course. And here's the dangerous part. Starting over feels productive, but it resets the curve. Every time you quit, you go back to the flattest part of exponential growth. If you could truly internalize this, your entire relationship with effort would change. You'd stop asking, why isn't this working yet? And start asking, how long am I willing to stay invisible? You'd stop chasing motivation and start respecting momentum. You'd stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Because once exponential growth takes off, it doesn't ask for permission. It just accelerates. Suddenly the gym progress shows up all at once. Suddenly the channel gains traction. Suddenly people say, you came out of nowhere, not realizing you were grinding in silence for years. Living an exponential life means committing before the results make sense. It means showing up when your brain tells you it's pointless. It means trusting the process even when the feedback is negative or non-existent. It means understanding that effort stacks, even when you can't see the stack yet. The golden road to progress isn't talent. It isn't luck. It's staying long enough for the curve to bend upward. And this is where most people get it wrong. They wait to believe until they see results. But the people who change their lives believe first, act consistently second, and see results last. That order matters. Because exponential growth only rewards those who can tolerate delayed gratification, those who can endure the boredom, those who can handle looking foolish for a while. Those who can understand that the lack of evidence is not evidence of lack. So if you feel behind right now, if it feels like nothing you're doing is working, I need you to hear this clearly. You may not be failing. You may just be early. Early in the curve. Early in the process. Early in the growth that hasn't revealed itself yet. Don't abandon the path because it hasn't paid you yet. Stay. Stack the days. Stack the reps. Stack the uploads. And stack the discipline. Because one day, without warning, it will click. And when it does, everything will start moving faster than you've ever imagined. Humans have linear brains, but your life doesn't have to be linear. Once you learn to live for exponential growth, patience becomes power, consistency becomes leverage, and the impossible starts becoming inevitable. You don't feel stuck because you're lazy, broken, or behind. It's because your brain is lying to you about how progress actually works. Because humans have linear brains living in an exponential world. And once you truly see that, everything changes. Thank you for watching.